Good morning, YouTube, DEBK Mafia family. Y'all already know who it is, man. I'm back with another video. Man. Y'all know it's a whole bunch of dog business going on, man. Before we get into this video, if you ain't already part of the family, man, make sure you hit that subscribe button, join the family, man. Y'all know what it is over here, man. Like I said, a whole bunch of dog business. Right now, I'm about to clean off my porch because I've been letting Lola come back here and do her thing, man, so she won't get it contaminated by the grass or whatever that's out here in the backyard, But I still wipe her down every time, she come in the house. But man, today's vlog, as y'all can tell by the title, man, yes, it really happened. Not sure the reason. We'll get into that later. I know I got a pimple right there. I don't want to burst it, so don't come for me in the comments, man, because I do clap back. But anyway, man, yeah, man, just one of those things, you know what I'm saying? As a breeder, this is part of the game that people really don't talk about, you know what I'm saying? So when I turn back the camera back on, I'll be on the porch and I'll holler at y'all about, what I believe happened with the puppy, man, as far as why I believe he didn't make it. So y'all stay tuned. I'm about to sanitize my porch or the patio, and then I'll get back with y'all in just a second. All right, y'all, so had to come make a run right quick. So while I'm in the car, we go ahead and talk about what not to do, or just make sure you cross all your T's and dot all your I's when you bring your puppies home from getting a C-section. When they got the C-section, normally, or it is normal for dogs to be sound congested. All it is the fluid from them being inside water, the fluid being in their system from being in the womb for 63 days or so. So when I was bringing the puppies home, I noticed, I could hear the congestion sounded. I heard it, I heard it like it was loud and clear, and that's normal because it usually goes away within like 24 hours or so. So, you know, I didn't really think anything of it. And, you know, I got them home, you know, got them on the nipple. They was eating pretty fine. Everything was going smooth, you know. Some hours passed, so I pick up one of the puppies, and he's still, you know, congested sounding, but he's sounding a little more than the others. So, you know, he was kind of breathing a little heavier. So I'm like, okay, yeah, there's something not right. So I went to get the bulb syringe. Mind you guys, it was already too late. From whatever had transpired, I'm assuming that it was already too late. So I got the bulb syringe. I try to help him out a little bit, you know, try to get some of that mucus and that fluid, whatever it was in his system. I tried to get it out. So, you know, he continued to eat fine, and, you know, everything was everything that night. And in between feedings, he didn't, you know, he died or whatever. He passed away. And, you know, I got him up and I started trying to give him CPR, not CPR, but, you know, patting on his chest, trying to get him his heartbeat to start back jumping or get something back jumping. I just couldn't do it, guys. I was too late. So my assumption is that from the vet, they did not clear or get as much of the fluid out of his system before sending him home. You know, they probably did like a half job, man, because that puppy was healthy, man. It's no reason. I had some on my nose. That puppy was healthy. It was no reason for him to just, you know, die out the blue. Like, he wasn't born early. He wasn't sick or anything. Mom wasn't sick or nothing like that. So it's like, you know, that's after logically thinking of many ways that, you know, that could have caused his death. That's the only logical thing. That's the only logical thing that I could think of, man. So, unfortunately, man, it went from 4 to 3. I am like double time around the clock to make sure that these 3 are getting, you know, I'm feeding them more than just the 2 hours. Every 2 hours, I'm feeding them, free feeding them, basically. Feeding them. If they hungry, I'm feeding them. That's just that. Since I'm home with them a lot, so I'm allowing them to eat more frequently to try to gain weight, especially that runt, man. That runt, I'm really concerned about him because he is so small. He moves so slow. He has difficulty staying on the nipple, not so much as latching on, but staying on. Once he's on, his head just be wobbling and he just goes off. So I'm there every feeding, you know, I'm hands-on. I'm putting him on the nipple. I'm making sure he's eating. I'm letting him stay on as long as he wants. I let him stay on till he fall asleep. Then I take him off and, you know, put him away. But man, this is my first Frenchie litter, y'all, and I'm already like, man, what is going on, man? Like, the Frenchies are definitely different, man. I can say that from experience with bullies and now Frenchies. Frenchies are definitely different. They're a different case. Lola, with this being her first litter, she caught right on, man. It wasn't she's not, you know, a bad mom, but she's not a good mom. I mean, she's not a great mom. She's a good mom, but she's not a great. She hasn't caught it all on, you know what I'm saying? But she's a good mom. She caught right on. She licks them, you know, stimulate them, make them poop. She clean them up, or she try to clean them up. She clean them up as best she can. She'll lay there and feed. You know, you can lay her on her back. She'll feed. I'll show y'all that when I get back home. It'll probably be around time for them to feed again. If it's not, I'll turn the camera on when it is time to feed. But I'll give y'all a more detailed look at the puppies, man, when I get home. So I'm about to run in this store right quick, handle some business, go get me something to eat, all that good stuff, and then I'll tap back in with you guys. All right, you guys, here go Lola and the puppies, man. The three Migos. They are, two of them sleep, one of them crawling around trying to get to the nipple. I just took him off because he was crying because he couldn't get it. But yeah, they already been eating, so it's nothing. But let me show y'all this rump one, man, that I'm kind of concerned about. Not concerned as like, oh, he's gonna die soon or nothing like that. It's just, he's delicate, man. Y'all can see him right there. Y'all can see him, he's right there. It's him right here. Look at him. This boy right here. He's so small, and she likes to lick on him. He did pee too. But man, he's so tiny. Look at him, y'all. Look how tiny he is. Look at those arms, though. Woo. Man, he's gonna be a beast. Move, let him eat. Move. I know you like to do your job, but dang. She's a licking machine, man. That's all she does is lick them, man. But there go the biggest boy right there. That's the biggest boy. That's the one I just took off the nipple because he was sucking and crying at the same time. So I assumed he wasn't getting nothing, so I took him off. And he found his way back to the same spot. But yeah, y'all, this is the litter right here, man. Lola's doing pretty good. She's real gentle with him. But yeah, man, like I said earlier, man, I think, you know, the vet didn't suction them out all the way, which probably, I don't know, man, probably caused him to choke on something. He could have choked in his sleep. Anything could have happened, man. It's just countless possibilities of what could have transpired, you know, to cause the puppy not to make it. But I'm still, you know, grateful for the three that we do have. Hopefully one is a fluffy, two is a fluffy. If not, all three are fluffies. But all of them look to be big rope, which is perfectly okay with me. But yeah, man, it's just, you know, it's one of them things, man, that a lot of breeders don't talk about, man. You win some, you lose some, you know what I'm saying? Can't save them all, man, although we would love to have a big litter and keep a big litter, man. Sometimes, you know, it's inevitable, you know what I'm saying? You can't really just say, well, all of these puppies are gonna make it, because anything can happen. You got fading puppy syndrome, you got mamas laying on top of puppies, you got puppies catching pneumonia, like you got all different types of things that can happen while whipping the litter. So the first 4 weeks are vital, man. You have to stay on top of it, man. So yeah, we run the clock over here, man. Every 2 hours they on the nipple, if not sooner. They just really crawling around. They look strong and they moving and flipping and turning and jumping and I'm exaggerating, but you know, they're moving, crawling pretty good, and they're pretty strong or whatnot. So we're just gonna prepare for the worst and pray for the best, man. So yeah, we got these little ones. And gonna try to get them to make it like their mom, you know what I'm saying? Get bigger and go on to have their successful breeding careers, man, studying careers or whatever. But man, like I said, guys, whelping ain't easy. It's not for the faint. It's not for the weak, you know what I'm saying? Because, man, I had 10 puppies and only one died. I had 9 puppies and all died, you know what I'm saying? So you never know, man. You never know. Anything can go wrong. The mom's milk can be bad. You know, they can develop any kind of bacterial infection or some kind of virus. Anything can happen to these puppies in the first 24 to 48 hours of birth, and then the first 10 weeks of life. Like, man, it's just, you know, you have to really be careful, man. Even if you get all shots, you know what I'm saying, your dog can still get out there and catch parvo and die from parvo. Although parvo, they don't die from the parvo virus, they die from dehydration. But, you know, it's just some things, you know, we can't control, man. So, you know, it's out of my control. We're gonna roll with the punches, man, and we're gonna continue on whipping, and we're gonna spin the block with Lamb Chop, man, because I'm pleased with what he did with just 4 puppies. So just imagine if he did it again and get me a female this time. So yeah, we spinning the block, Texas Elite, man. Envious Frenchies, we spinning the block, y'all. So y'all see us again, man. So if you ain't already part of the family, man, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Join the family, man. I'm gonna take y'all out here to see Offset while in the video. Let y'all check out Offset, man. And we're gonna end the video like this. All right, there go Offset, y'all. He was outside. Oh, that boy there, man. 3 litters in, man. 3 litters in. That's the man right there, man. That's the man. That's the man. That boy stud feet 1,500. Offset, come on. Get in the cage. Go. Get in the cage, boy. That wasn't a choice. That's the man right there, y'all. The man, the myth, gonna be the legend, man. For real. Y'all tap in, man. Y'all trying to use this boy, man. He doing his thing. Don't matter what you take him to, man. He throwing himself. So y'all tap in, man. Till next time, guys.